What's up, guys? I'm Foxy, and welcome to another episode of Clash of Clans. Today, we advance to Gold League 1, and I'm going to cover the CWL. This CWL, we had a lot of fails, so I'm only gonna cover the best attacks and some defenses from the last war because you'll see why. So I'm going to start with my attack from the last war. This was a very close attack, as you see with the time. And yeah, I actually failed a little bit in this attack. I misclicked. That king is doing a lot of work. Now I dropped the rage spell. The wall breakers actually make through that wall. I don't know if I actually needed that. Maybe I did need that because the queen would have went for that cannon and then for that wall, so yeah, it was pretty nice. Now here come the clan castle troops. I poisoned them, but the queen gets locked on by the single tower inferno. And now I had to use her ability. At least she takes down that electro dragon, but doesn't take out the air defense. Now I start dropping my Lalo. I drop the Stone Slammer first, and I accidentally clicked on the Stone Slammer and released the balloons. Now I'm dropping spells to help balloons make through the base. Drop the other balloons, but I should have waited on them a little bit longer, just a little bit, because they don't take down that wizard tower. They take down that one balloon takes down the Tesla, and now only the cleanup is left, because that horde of balloon is definitely going to take down those defenses. L6 King really helped for me. If this guy had higher level heroes and defenses, I probably wouldn't have attacked him. Free star. Some enemy guy is going up against Tiger with high level heroes and E-dragons. And let's see how he does. He didn't run out of time this attack. The Royal Champion gets locked on by the single target Inferno Tower and doesn't get the shield ability off. The Warden is on the ground somehow. How did he do that? Drops more Electro Dragons on the single target Inferno Tower. Drops the Queen. Uses the Warden ability to save that one Electro Dragon, and he actually saves it from the single target Inferno. But not from the air defenses, obviously. Now the Queen is taking out those X-Bows. Those Electro Dragons are going for the single target Inferno Tower, but there are skeletons in their way. The Town Hall is taking out the Queen, the King. Only Electro Dragon is left. Nothing anywhere else, only the Electro Dragon is left. That Electro Dragon doesn't have a lot of HP. Takes down the Wizard Tower. The Town Hall is left, the 5th tier Town Hall 12, and he doesn't take down the Town Hall. Yes, it is a 99% 1 star. This would be a pretty nice thumbnail. Another enemy guy is going up against Zoikis. This time he didn't run out of time, or so does it seem. He probably surrendered it before, and now he's dropping Electro Dragons on the sides, makes a very weird funnel. He thought he could take down the single target Inferno Towers or something. We don't actually know what he thought. Drops the Stone Slammer and now drops everything else. Freezes the Electro Dragon and the Queen, freezes them again. The Electro Dragon instantly dies from all of these Electro Dragons. Oh my. The Electro Dragon comes out from the Stone Slammer. Will he use the Warden ability? Yes, he does use the Warden ability. And he saves that Electro Dragon just barely. Drops the King. Go for the Town Hall, but the King goes towards the X-Bow. Lures out the skeletons and the defending king. The defending king dies, but the attacking king is gonna die too. The Electro Giants take a lot of stuff out there. The Electro Giants are slowly working through the base. Maybe even too slow. Another Electro Dragon dies. That Archer Tower goes down. That X-Bow is about to go down. It has 1 hit point. Now the Electro Dragon gets taken out by all of the traps in the base. Another airbomb is seeking the Warden. And this is going to be a 98% 1 star. Town Hall 11 versus 10, 98% 1 star. Another guy from the Chinese clan is going up against Legendary Dude. He has miners this time. Probably saw that his clanmates failed with the Electro Dragon, so he took miners. He doesn't have heroes except for Warden. Probably upgrading them. Sends in the Wall Breaker to lure out the CC troops, but doesn't get much value. Lures out the Seeking Air Mines. Takes down the cannon and nothing else. Now lures the Clan Castle troops to the side. poisons them, drops some wizards to hopefully take down that Electro Dragon, and he does take down the Electro Dragon. How did those wizards not die? Now, since the miners from the top side of the base didn't make a really good funnel, some miners go for the Inferno. Now a lot of miners are going for the Inferno. The Inferno goes down, drops a rage on the miners. And the miners are slowly working through the base. So slow. Even though they do a lot of damage, they aren't in the fastest troop. Use the Warden ability because it was forced because of that air defense. That X-Bow is still staying alive, now it's gonna die. That Inferno Tower is staying up. Doesn't kill any miners as I saw. Drops the archers on the town hall, maybe even too late, because there's only 40 seconds left in the attack. %88 1-star looking so far. The miners go for the defenses. Giant bomb goes off. That Tesla kills 2 miners. Now the Tesla goes down. Now the miners are working on the town hall, and the gold mine they take down the gold mine, but it's a 98% 1-star, and there's a Tesla on the top of the base. So even if he would have took down that town hall, this still would have been a 99% 2-star. But it is a 98% 1-star. Yes, again, 98% 1-star. Arctic Hunters coming in against this almost maxed out Town Hall 9. Well, he's not maxed, he has pretty low level heroes because of that new Supercell update that literally gives you no time to upgrade heroes. Uses 4 Earthquakes. By the way, I told Arctic this plan. This is a pretty OP plan to beat this base. Yes, this plan is literally just spamming everything there. And you'll get 3-star every time on this base. And now he drops another rage spell. Now drops the heal spell. And there's literally nothing that this base can do. Because there are a lot of troops on the outside, and the queen has a lot of health. And now pretty much just the cleanup left, except for those 3 defenses that literally have no chance at defending. There's a lot of skeletons there. Some of them die, but now the mortar is down, and this is a 3-star. Wow, that was a big army of skeletons. Elite is going in against this Town Hall 12. This guy doesn't really have high-level defenses except for the Infernos and the Eagle Artillery, obviously, but he has the Town Hall 12. Drops the queen. Probably to take down those air defenses. She goes the right way. That means she's gonna take down the air defense. She takes down. That Electro Dragon is getting way too much value. It's not dead somehow. Does damage on the Eagle Artillery. Now he drops all of the Electro Dragons and the Yeti. What Yeti? The Battle Blimp. It drops more. I can't even talk right now. It drops more rage spells. Use the Warden ability. And it drops another rage spell to help those balloons go fast. And helps the Electro Dragons do damage. And now there's literally almost nothing that this base can do. That air defense is going down. The Electro Dragon is taking down those X-bows. Why are they targeting the cannon? That Electro Dragon takes down every single air targeting defense in the base, even with the lightning damage, and this is a 3-star. Dawn, again, 3 stars, a Town Hall 12. This was a perfect war, so I only have to show you one attack because this was a complete mismatch. And this was the hardest attack of the war. Elite is taking down this Town Hall 11 with a queen charge that got way too much value. It's a strange base, so the padding isn't the best for Alalo, but the defenses are just really poorly placed in this base, so they really don't do a lot of damage. And so yeah, this is a pretty easy to restart for him. As you see, it drops the Lalo. I don't know why didn't he just drop Lalo from this side, from the left side, because the queen would have taken out everything over there. And he could have ended the attack on the Eagle Artillery, but I think he didn't want to end the attack on the Eagle Artillery, so drops the wall breakers. He didn't actually need wall breakers that he brought. Now this base is completely done, only the air sweeper left, now only the Town Hall. And it's a 3-star, as you know, because this was a perfect war. This war was very close to a perfect war as well. We got 42 stars out of 45. But I gotta show you this very good triple that was done by Elite. He is going with Icy Witch, Queen Charge Icy Witch, Icy Witch Bat. That Electro Dragon makes a pretty good funnel for the queen to go into the middle. Elite doesn't have a king for this attack. Drops wall breakers with the wall breaker. I don't know why he brought wall breakers, to be honest. I mean, wall breakers for that place maybe, so you just drop those wall breakers later. Freezes the Expo. Freezes more defenses, but the bats split up and didn't do a lot of damage, but there are still a lot of witches left, and they're going to make through this base. Look at that army of skeletons. Those archer towers don't have a chance against them. And this is a 3-star. War 3 this is. We could have gotten another very close to perfect war, but we somehow failed some attacks. But this is one of the attacks that wasn't a fail. And this is Arctic going up against his own number with an army of skeletons and wall breakers. This is a pretty close attack, as you see. All of the wall breakers are almost all dead now. Only a couple of wall breakers are alive and they all die. The heroes have such low HP, but he somehow gets this 3-star. Very close attack. Good job, Arctic. I didn't know this would be so close, but you somehow did it. Another war where we failed a lot, but I gotta show you my this triple. This actually was a pretty close attack as well. As you see, this base is almost... Wait, this is the same base? This is actually the same base layout from that other base that I 3-starred. At least this attack wasn't that close from the with the time limit. The queen almost goes outside, but she doesn't go outside. I drop the minion to start cleaning up. And the queen goes into the middle. I have to drop the rage spell because her hit points are low. Now here comes the Electro Dragon. That's a max level Electro Dragon, it looks like. I have to use the ability. I didn't want to risk losing my queen. I drop another rage spell because there are more stuff targeting her. Now I drop my Lalo. There are a lot of skeletons following my balloons. I should probably get another poison spell into my Lalo, to be honest, because there are a lot of skeleton traps on Town Hall 10. The Stone Slimer is working through the base. And the Stone Slimer is actually staying alive, but the skeletons are still working on my balloons. The queen is going to take down the town hall. The balloons take down the king. The town hall goes down and the elixir storage is down. First war, we failed this war a lot too, but we won every single war except for the last war. So I have to show you, Evil Dogs, this high percentage 2-star on a higher level Town Hall 12 than him. Yep, this is any dragon attack. Drops the free spells to keep that Electro Dragon alive to take down that Inferno Tower. Now drops every single other Electro Dragon. That the defending Electro Dragon goes down. The Stone Slimer pops. And those balloons didn't get much value. They tanked for a little bit. And now the Electro Dragons are losing power and they don't even take down that Eagle Artillery, and now everything is dead, but it's still a nice 2-star. 76% 2-star. Tiger against this almost maxed out Town Hall 12. This guy doesn't have maxed walls and heroes, but every single other defense is pretty much maxed out. The Clan Castle is maxed out, Eagle is maxed, 2 Infernos are maxed even. The defenses are high level. And that Electro Dragon doesn't take down that... What? Come on. That damage should really be upped by 1% damage, like, real? Damage should be up by 1%. Now drops a rage spell in the middle, the Town Hall goes down but takes down those balloons. Who would have actually made this into a 3-star. Now drops the heroes to lure out the Clan Castle balloons. And the Barbarian King dies, the Queen is working on the Wizard Tower. And takes down the balloon with the ability, and this attack is done. 2 stars, 71%. Nice. I was Foxy, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.